So, honey, you look so beautiful today. You remind me of one of them sexy librarians that I used to want to bang on every shelf.
Thanks, honey. All I have to say is dirty, dirty boy, dirty boy.
I heard you got a couple news articles getting ready to hit. One's already on and the other one's in the works.
Yeah, one hit in New York Weekly. It's a little bio piece about my past and how I'm using that to try to help women who are in my situation.
So, give me a couple of examples of what you did for a woman, with a woman that was in your situation.
Okay, well, I came out of a abusive marriage. I fled to another state, and I was honestly on the streets and in poverty for a long time. I ended up in another state, and then I married you. But that was a long journey, and in the process, I almost got picked up for human trafficking, and a lot of bad stuff happened. It's pretty hard for a woman on the streets, and most women who are on the streets are victims of domestic violence, or they're victims of sexual assault, and then they get on the streets and more stuff happens to them. Kind of bad. I mean, it's really bad.
Did any of that ever happen to you?
Well, in my past, yes. As far as getting hurt on the street, no, because I'm very courageous, very strong, and stand up for myself. Normally, the women who end up on the streets, they end up either getting attacked, assaulted, robbed, or trading sexual favors for protection. I'm not going to go into the really, really sad cases I've heard about. That's just what happens if you end up on the street.
Have you helped anybody in the last month with those type of history?
Yes, I have, and in fact, I try to help people all the time. Ever since I came out of my situation, I've been trying to help other women get out of theirs, and it's honestly really hard. Most of the women, in fact, almost all the women, don't want to leave the abuser. You know, they'll get help and then they'll go back, and that way, basically, if a woman is in an abusive relationship, she has to want to leave. She has to choose to leave. Nobody can get her out. She has to want the help and ask for it before she can be helped.
All right, this is all for TMP, Tom and Phoenix Nightly News.